Comment 1410 makes a recommendation when you're doing smiley face or FOIL expansions, which is to handle the positives versus negatives and the numbers separately. So what I'm recommending with this is that you actually do the FOIL or the smiley face twice. First you say a negative times a positive is a negative. Then you say a positive times a negative is a negative. Then you say a positive times a positive is a positive. And then you say a negative times a negative is a negative. And you then fill in these 4 spaces with the actual products that you formed with the left eyebrow, right eyebrow, nose and mouth, or the outers, inners, firsts and lasts. So I already did a negative times a positive is a negative. Now I'm going to do 2x times 2y. What is 2x times 2y? Just write them next to each other. Because it's multiplication, you can just write them next to each other and you'll technically be correct. What's 3y times 3x? Well, you've already done a positive times a negative is a negative, so now we can just concentrate on putting the algebra next to it, next to each other. Then I was doing a positive times a positive, which is positive, and there's that. And then finally a positive times, oh, wait on. Sorry, a negative times a negative is a positive. Sorry, I didn't know why I wrote that before. And the things that are forming that product are 2x and 3x. And now you simplify. So 4xy minus 9yx plus 6y squared plus 6x squared. Multiplication is commutative. So that's negative 13xy plus 6y squared plus 6x squared. Now, of course, to apply this, you have to be pretty practiced in the order you do things. I always do left eyebrow, right eyebrow, nose, mouth. The reason why you have to be good with your order is because having created the spaces for these, you then need to fill them with what would have been there had you done it all in one go. Anyway, I'll just give you another example. So, a much simpler example, x minus 3 times x plus 2. Left eyebrow is a positive times a positive, so you don't need to write anything there. Right eyebrow, a negative times a positive is a negative. Nose, negative times a positive is a negative. Mouth, positive times a positive is a positive. What do I fill? Left eyebrow, xx. Right eyebrow, 3 times 2, that's 6. Nose, 3x. Mouth, 2x. Simplify it up. Oops. That's your answer.